Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well. Today's video is special for me because I've been wanting to make this video for the longest time, but unfortunately I didn't receive any questions from anyone. So I thought, why not make my own questions and roll with it kinda. So in front of me is my computer, and I have written all of my questions, all of the interesting questions right in my notebook in the computer screen, and I'll be answering them one by one. And thank you so much for 30 subscribers. I am so grateful for it. So let's get started. The first question is, why did you start YouTube? I started YouTube because I've been watching ASMR since the last 6 years, since 2019 2020, and I have always wanted to try it since I have got a little free time on me right now. So I thought, why not make YouTube videos and let's see where it goes. Also, I have always wanted to be a content creator but never got the chance, so why not do ASMR? Next question is, did I not blend my foundation? Why is it sticking up like that? Okay, anyway. Next question is, how old are you? I am 19 years old. And next question, where do you live? I am from Bangladesh, a small third world country that no one knows and where nothing ever happens. Next question is, what's your career? Do you go to school or college? I am actually a student. I am in college right now. I will start university from the next year. And about my career, I do freelance work as a part-time job. I work in Upwork, I work through LinkedIn. I am a cold email marketer and cold caller. I close deals for my clients. Next question, what is your biggest goal in life right now? My biggest goal right now is to grow this ASMR channel and hit 1000 subscribers. I am praying and praying that I'll hit that soon, because not to be sappy, but I kinda need this monetization to fund for my university. Really funny. My computer just shut off. So the next question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Hopefully with a computer science or computer engineering degree, or any engineering field related degree in a foreign country. I will probably stay in Asia, but I'm planning to move to Japan next year. So I hope it all goes well. Finger crossed. Next question, who are your favorite ASMR artist? My favorite question. My favorite ASMR artist is It Splits ASMR. My second favorite ASMR artist is I want to say Josie B ASMR, but I've not seen her videos for quite a few months. My all-time videos are It Splits head massage videos, and there's a channel named Futura Bray ASMR. She is currently inactive. She didn't post any video for the longest time. So yeah, those two ASMR artists are my favorite. It's Blitz and Futura Bray. Is there lipstick in my teeth? So moving on to the next question. What's something you are currently struggling with? Definitely math and physics. Like, help me understand integration, guys, or I'll fail that exam. Like, I have board exam, the official HSC or the high school graduation exam of Bangladesh called HSC exam in 3 months in June 2022, in June 22nd, and I am still struggling with calculus. I am still struggling with trigonometry. I cannot fully grasp the concepts of Newtonian mechanics. I am still struggling with geometrical optics. Like, there are so many weak points, and I'm so scared that I'll fall short in the examinations, because Asian parents, they go like feral, absolutely crazy. If you I cannot even say fail, because fail isn't even a word in this Asian education system. If you get a B or a C or a A minus, you'll probably get disowned. Next question is, hold up. Next question is, what would you do if you had no fear? I would start cold calling more prospects if I had no fear, because I struggle with crippling anxiety. A burp, sorry for that. I struggle with crippling anxiety during sales call. I feel like throwing up. I feel like running away and never coming back home during sales call, because English is not my first language, and whenever I am talking with American, Canadian, Australian clients, I always have this big fear that my language will mess it up, my accent will mess it up, and the third world country stereotypes. The first world country citizens look down on us sometimes, and sometimes see us less of a human being than they are. There are many racial stereotypes against us brown people, and even the sea people, the Southeast Asian people sometimes look down on us, and I know they have their reason for it, but you cannot You cannot measure every single fingers on your hand equally. Every finger is different. If you get that, I'm sorry, I'm just spending some quality time with you here and speaking gibberish. Sorry for that. Next question is, what's your dream lifestyle? My dream lifestyle is being limitless in my ambitions and having the freedom to do whatever I want, be it the financial freedom, the social freedom, the freedom from any expectations from anyone aside from my parents. Obviously, I want to achieve so many things, and I want to gain the freedom to travel, to go wherever I want, to do whatever I want, to sit in a random cafe at 2 p.m. in a Tuesday afternoon and write fan fictions. I want to hike mountains, go snorkeling. Not hike, maybe that would be too tiring. I don't know, I want to just get lost in the streets of high-rise buildings. Going off topic, but cyberpunk universe. The cyberpunk universe is my favorite aesthetic of all time. Like, I am crazy about it. I romanticize this cyberpunk world, the dystopian world, the world where there are so many blue lights, the high-rise buildings, and so many unknown faces around you, being around strangers where no one knows who you are, and finally being content with life and having no expectations from you, but knowing that your work matters, that your input matters. Yeah, that's it. Next question is, what advice would you give your younger self to? Tricky question, but to my younger self, I would say, girl, waking up at 4:30 a.m. to go jogging, then staying up for 4 hours reading self-help books, then learning freelancing, learning different skills, didn't help you a bit. Stop that. Stop torturing yourself. You can wake up at 8 a.m., spend 1 hour at truly what matters, at developing your skills, and you can achieve everything you want at the same level and at the same pace with the people who wake up at 4 a.m. to read self-help books, to read all the bullshit that those 20-year-old startup founders give you. Like, literally, my younger self was polluted with from those young millionaires who sold the whole hustle culture, Hustle culture. Yeah, hustle culture. What am I even saying? Sorry if it doesn't make sense to you. English is not my first language, obviously, so I might struggle with conjuring up some words. Next question. What's the weirdest thing you've ever done? What's the weirdest thing I have ever done? So, not now, but when I was 9 years old, for some reason I hated a grown woman in my neighborhood so much. Like, I used to call her Panda because she pissed me off by just existing. I didn't know why I had that much hatred for her. I don't know, her movement, her talking style, everything pissed me off. And she was like 10 years older than me in age. And one day in our terrace, in our rooftop, she uh, hung up her clothes for drying in the sun, and I sneaked into the rooftop and took her undergarments, her bras and panties and underwears, and threw it off the rooftop to the nearby, what do you say, the nearby, the nearby um the the nearby drain. Yes, that's the word. There was an open drain where I used to live when I was younger, and I threw her undergarments at the drain, and I got such a beating for that. Like, my mother slapped me 10 times for that, and Loki deserved, because why did I do that? I'm so sorry if you're saying this. The panda girl, my younger self had some mental issues that even I can comprehend why. Next question. If you were an animal, what animal would you be? If I were an animal, I would be a lion, because I am not a female lion. I would be a male lion with a full mane. I would be the most dominant animal in the room. Like, I would eat you in half. Next question is, do you like K-pop / anime? I love this question. No, I don't watch anime, but when I was younger, I was so obsessed with Haikyuu, this volleyball anime, and I read the whole manga again and again, and I reread this like every year, because this is such an inspiring piece of art for me. Like, I still take inspiration from Haikyuu, from Hinata, from Kageyama. Like, my favorite Haikyuu chapter is the MSBY versus Sweden Adlers match. Like, I hold that chapter dear to my heart. And for K-pop, yes, I like K-pop. I am a big Stray Kids fan. They are my alt group. I am so in love with them. My bias is Bangchan, obviously, daddy. And that was so weird. I am so sorry. I didn't say that. Next question. Who's your crush? Do you have a crush right now? No, I don't have a crush right now on anyone around me, like anyone that I can actually pursue. But for celebrity crush, I am currently having the biggest crush on Bangchan, who is a member of Stray Kids and the leader of Stray Kids. Like, he's the most endearing and talented and adorable human being in existence, and he's hot too. Next question. I just burped 2 times in this video. I'm so sorry for that. Next question. If your life was a movie, what would it be called? I love this question. I've been prepared for this question since childhood. If my life was a movie, it would be called The Girl Who Lived. The Girl Who Lived. I know I kinda plagiarized Harry Potter for that, but the phrase the girl or the boy who lived is so inspiring to me, and it kinda sums up my life. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by tracing my face. Oh my god, it's so fun. I should make a video of it. Tracing my eyes, poking my eyes, poking my mouth, pooping my nose. It's kind of fun actually. What's your comfort food? Since I'm a Bangladeshi, a lot of our cuisines are Indian cuisine and Pakistani cuisine, Afghanistani cuisine. So my comfort food, the food my mom always makes, is showing off my ring. What is my comfort food? I don't have a comfort food actually. I never thought of that, and I love every single thing my mom cooks for me. Everything my mom cooks is my comfort food. I cannot compare, but as a but as a TMI, my favorite food is ice cream. I am a sweet girly over savory girly, and next question. Are you a religious person or spiritual person? I would say I'm more in the spectrum of being a religious person than being a spiritual person. Next question. Who are your favorite musicians? My favorite Hollywood musicians are Lil Nas, Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, and for K-pop, obviously Stray Kids. My most favorite question, I got answered that. What's an unpopular opinion you stand by? My most unpopular and controversial opinion is the kawaii culture isn't as harmless as people make it out to be. The kawaii culture strongly how do I say, strongly promotes women to dress in ruffled socks, in in overly cutesy outfits that are uh, s- uh, that are kinda like children's outfit and overly sexualized children school outfits. I don't support that. I don't support kawaii culture. I think it's a disguised form of pedophilia. Next question: is loyalty more important than honesty? Yes, loyalty is more important than honesty. You got a cover for me. You got, if we make a pact, if we are like completely loyal with each other, we gotta cover up for each other for sometimes. Yeah, when we mess up, we gotta have each other's back. So I think loyalty is more important than honesty. Do you judge people based on appearance? What kind of question is that? No, obviously not. Why would anyone judge people based on appearance? But I will not pretend to be a saint and say that I have never done that. I've done that when people dress too funky or inappropriately for a normal situation, but that's kinda my fault. Who am I to judge? Next question: do you believe everything happens for a reason? Yes, of course, everything happens for a reason. Like your destiny is already written by the universe or the higher entity, and all you can do is try and try. Next question: what does success actually mean to you? For me, success is the state of complete freedom, financial freedom, social freedom, the freedom of being finally free from the want of being understood, from the want of being reasoned, the freedom of being limitless, of being everything and and never defining yourself, because to define is to limit yourself. Next question: what's your Myers-Briggs personality? So I am an INTJ. So quite, I don't know how to say it, but I think INTJs do not play around. Like, this is not a fun personality type. Like others, INTJs are quite serious, and I think that resonates with me quite a lot. Everyone tells me that I am too much serious in life, and I think that's right. Next question is: do you think people can truly change? No, people can never truly change. A dog's tail will forever be bent. Would you rather be understood or admired? I want to be admired from far away and never understood by any human, because I want to be incomprehensible for mankind. I'm reading too much fantasy books and but truly I want to be admired from far away, never never loved in a physical way, but admired and from far away, like people thinking I'm the most charismatic person in the room, I'm the most intellectual person in the room, and everyone can easily gravitate towards me. Like that's the goal I have. Next question, do you believe in soulmates? No, I don't believe in soulmates. I hate the concept of soulmates, and I think people spend too much time thinking about their romantic partners rather than getting their shit together. What's a toxic trait you are trying to fix? My ass is too fat and I'm trying to fix that. Next question. Sorry, I can see the questions. What my favorite one, I want to answer that. Was something society normalizes that you disagree with? I think, I believe, I truly believe, and I completely disagree and hate the over sexualization of the female body in the Western media, and especially in the Western media and the media all over the world. And it kind of baffles me that everyone is kind of okay with that, and most probably I'm the only one who kind of feels uncomfy that women are so much sexualized in the media. Like, I know I can come off as rude, but you can see a male performing and like hundreds of women twerking around him, showing their naked ass, and but the center is the male, so he is personating that all the women's are his objects and they bear no importance rather than showing their naked body, and that kind of disgusts me. And I may or may not get a lot of hate for saying this, but a lot of female rappers act really sexualized on stage, and women can do whatever they want. Like, my opinion does not change anything, they can do whatever they want, but I just think like artists like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj being always twerking and touching their crotch and focusing more on their physical body than creating an impact through their talent is kind of degrading for the whole female kind. Like, since the dawn of time, males has reduced us to an object to satisfy their physical desires, but we are rising above that. We and our ancestors have fought for that right, and suddenly this kind of sexualization makes me so sad that why are we doing this? Why are we disappointing our ancestors? I'm sorry for saying this. If it offends you, I'm sorry for saying this. This is a safe space for everyone, and I am sorry if it offended you. Next question is, what do you want most right now? This might come off as a bit self-promotion, but I have been posting videos for the last 2 months, and I have posted like 30 videos till now, and Still my channel has got little to no traction, so it would mean so much for me, and I would so much appreciate it if you could subscribe my channel. It would help me get monetized fast and I can get that bag of money faster. No, in all honesty, we have just hit 30 subscribers and I'm so grateful for that. And just remember, I love you. If you love Stray Kids, if you are a feminist, if you need a safe space, if you want to be my friend, like we can be best friends, right? Please subscribe to my channel and we can build a little community here. Thank you so much, and I'm so happy to be hitting 30 subscribers. Bye.